Yes! Yes! Good boy! Down. Yes. Watch me. Down. Yes. Stay. Good boy. So let's do the grocery haul since it's here. So first of all, I got cage-free eggs. I got 3 of them. Raspberries, blackberries that were on sale. There's a lot of kiwi. I'm so glad I had Benny tug it in because of how I feel, and it's just a lot of work physically and with how bad I feel. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see if I actually caught that on videos for you guys to see. That was just blew my mind what happened. This way, tug, tug, tug. Tug, 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 that's it. Move, move. Stand up, you don't want to open it. No, Benny. That is so funny. I couldn't have gotten these faster. I ordered these like a little over an hour ago. I think pretty much as soon as I ordered them, they started shopping. Chicken, I got two things of ground turkey. I want to put it in my Nomato sauce. Now I'm going to wash my hands very well and wipe the stuff down. Of course, I don't have Lysol wipes. I moved in here right before the craze of everything. Usually I wouldn't buy Lysol wipes. I don't have Lysol either though. I don't like buying disposable wipes because I feel like it's bad for the environment, but an occasion like this, I would absolutely use them. Apple cider vinegar because I was running out. Organic bone broth, so I got 4 of those. I was going to be doing a lot of cooking. Maple syrup, and usually I get organic and I order it online. Next bag I'm using over here as my unloading site, and then I'll wipe this down really well. I got orange juice with pulp, and I got it without pulp. I've never had this brand, so I figured I would try it. If they limit you, I didn't want to just get one. Rice, cauliflower, frozen mango chunks, which I eat all the time. Another thing of rice cauliflower, just regular whole cauliflower. So I got 2 of these big things because vinegar is such a great cleaner. It's distilled white vinegar. That's what I'm going to be using to clean everything. Febreze, which I had $1 off. I got some basil leaves. I wanted to put in the Nomato sauce, which I'm going to get to later today. Maple oranges, organic apples. What is really cool about Instacart is that I could give a substitute. I could say, okay, if you don't have this, get me this. I got a bag of limes, a really big bag of carrots. Oh yeah, a big bag of sweet potatoes, and then a thing of garlic. So that is my Aldi instant haul, Instacart. I did get a subscription to Instacart. I decided to get the year-long one because I get my groceries delivered no matter what. I've never really gone and bought my own groceries, and I don't know how long this is gonna last. And I got all this from Aldi, which Aldi is so much cheaper than Kroger. I'm gonna wash my hands and I'm gonna wipe all this down with the wipes that I got, and then I'm gonna clean it with the vinegar. We're gonna stay clean here. We're gonna stay healthy. So I'm trying to turn this on and it's plugged in, and I'm wondering if there's a thing that's been flipped. Ben, stand, love. Let's get your harness on. That's it, that's it. Yes, that's it, that's it. You got it. Good job. That's it. Give. Yes, easy. He's gonna help me down the stairs. Wait. Easy. Step. That's it. Good boy. He knows he's only supposed to go step at a time. Yes, good dog. And he's being very helpful right now. This is where the circuit breaker is. So here is a circuit breaker. Kitchen, 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 kitchen. Oh yeah, I'm not super sure what I'm doing with this. My dad showed me it once. It's kind of neat to be able to do it for myself. So it says over here are the places that it should be. So I know that everything's supposed to be, over to the right. I feel like everything is pushed in the way it should be. There we go. Haha. I reset 2 of them. What I did was it was kind of in the middle, and I pushed it to the left, and then I pushed it all the way to the right. So hopefully that'll be good, right? Good job. He was watching everything I was doing. So on the way up, he's got to be a step ahead of me. Look at that. Step. He's so good. Step. Step. Yes. And you can see it has nothing to do with me holding on to him. Step. Wait. It has everything to do with he knows exactly what he's supposed to do. That's it. Step weight, and you can see he's looking at me to what to do. Now it's kind of hard because Dash is there, but he's still doing a good job. Yes, good boy. Yes, that was fun, huh? Yes, happy dance. Happy dance. Happy dance. Benny, look, push. Yes, good job. Benny loves to work. So this should be working now. We'll see, I'm gonna re-plug it in. Ta-da! Saute mode. This is what it looks like right now. It's supposed to be the onions with the carrots and the celery, so I'm just gonna dump that in there too. I do not feel like doing this right now. It's the last thing on my list. But if I don't do it, I have this fear that these veggies are just gonna get worse and taste worse, and I'd rather just cook them and get them in the freezer. This is gonna be very hard. I'll get it. You can hear it. You can hear it's doing really well. I'm just making sure we're stirring it up and giving it a good even coating because the heat source is on the bottom. So I want to make sure everything's getting sauteed nicely. And then I have my beets. I have lemon juice I'm going to squeeze directly in there. I don't know how much basil to use. And then I have 2 bay leaves, salt, butternut squash. It's frozen, and I was just wanting to get it a little bit less frozen, so a little bit, and get it a little bit less frozen. I have unzipped the garlic. I'm just going to dump it upside down. Saute this about 1 to 2 minutes, and then I think I'm about there. We're getting there. All right, so I have stopped it. I am going to start dumping everything else in. Beets. Cut the top off the butternut squash. Okay. 1 cup. Glad I looked. It's not cooking like it was. I have a feeling that 1 cup may not be enough. We'll see. It's so thick. If maybe I use more vegetables than they expected, I don't know. But I don't want to put more broth in and then have way too much. So I gotta juice these lemons. I'm pouring in the salt and basil, which, you know, I cannot even begin to estimate how much I need because it called for fresh basil. So I don't know. I guess I could look up the equivalency, but it is what it is. I got the 2 bay leaves. I'm gonna stir this up first. So because this is supposed to be a sauce and not a soup, I feel like it has enough sauce in it that it'll cook up because this will all get pureed by an immersion blender. I can always put more in. It looks really good. I'm going to place these on top and double check my list. Onion, celery, carrots, garlic, butternut squash, beets, lemon juice, broth, bay leaves, basil, and sea salt. Got it all in. Stir evenly until combined, then put the lid on, remove the bay leaves, and then use an immersion blender. You always remove bay leaves before. It's just mostly for like flavoring. I'm on pressure cooker. Select now 1 minute. I'll change it to 12. Pressure on high, delay off, keep warm is on. Start, and then you can see this little arrow. It's kind of building up to the pressure. Oh, well, we can't start pressure cooking until we have the lid on. Oh, I'm jumping the gun, silly Kelly. So mine likes to sing when you put it on. I don't know why. All right, so now I can hit start, and it's going to start cooking. And I'll show you when the minutes are actually going. So it has to build up before it starts to do the 12-minute countdown. So it actually takes longer than 12 minutes. So I'm really feeling very, very sick right now. So I'm trying to get these dishes into the dishwasher. I feel like I'm gonna vomit any moment. I definitely pushed myself way too far. I slept for like 3 to 4 hours this afternoon. I woke up at the time for my women's Bible study, but I was so sick when I woke up. I could barely even think. It's hard to explain how badly I feel when I wake up like that and my body is just not having it. My body's like, sorry, we're not waking you up. Like, you can't get up. You will not work like this. I'm gonna run this dishwasher tonight so I don't have to wash as many dishes. I would have stopped talking or I'm gonna get really sick. So, I mean, I'm already sick, but get even sicker. I don't want to have chop. It's still preheating, you can see right here. So the countdown is finally on. You can see here where it's kind of up and we're at the plateau now, 12 minutes. That, I don't know if you can see it, but it says press. Tons of steam comes out, so I make sure I'm really good and covered. You can see this little thing is up, which means that the pressure is in there. I feel like I'm gonna start crying any moment. I seriously am on breakdown, so I don't want to. Everything's in the dishwasher except for that stuff, and I'm gonna put this stuff away. I haven't really had dinner. I had some orange juice, and when I drank it, I felt sick. It's hard when you feel sick and hungry. It is what it is. I am finally getting around to taking my Aprepitant, which is otherwise known as Emend, and this medication is used for nausea that is neurologically related. Usually it is used for people who are on chemotherapy. Thankfully my health insurance is covering it. Basically it's supposed to reset my brain because my nausea has been so severe. Instructions say to take 1 capsule by mouth every day for 2 days. I'm gonna take a capsule right now, and I've never opened this. I don't know how it works. I'm really interested and hoping that it will reset my system. It says day 1 of your chemotherapy, day 2, day 3. There are the 2 capsules. Looks like pop them out here. Cheers. Supposed to reset my neurological system. The nausea gets debilitating. It's horrible. And I don't have many options to me because I've taken so many different things that I don't respond well to. Reglan and Compazine and Phenergan. Zofran I do have access to, but it doesn't do much to me. The best thing that I use is really hemp oil, and it's a certain brand. Down the hatch, I'm going to be using this immersion blender. This was such a big gift. I love it so much. This is the base. I'm gonna need the long thing right here. It goes on like this. The blender part here. There we go. Then there's this thing, but because I'm using it in a stainless steel pot, I don't need to protect it, and this will turn a different color, which it already has started. It was actually this color, and it's very different now. That's interesting. It's saying that it hit the 12-minute mark, but it didn't beep. Did you hear it beep? I didn't hear it beep. So it says it's in keep warm mode right now. And from a distance, I'm gonna press the button. That is why you stay away, folks. So it's gonna do this for a little bit. Woo. You can see this button is up. Once it's down, I'll feel comfortable to open this up. Surprised we're still steaming here. It's taken a lot longer than I expected. See how it's still staying up? Oh, there we go. So we still have steam, but it sounds like the majority of the steam is out. It's safe to open. So still gonna open with this. I'm gonna twist it and then I'm gonna open it away so all the steam goes that way and not on my vulnerable arm here. Ta-da! I'm gonna set this down over here. Here is the lovely Nomato sauce. It's nice and bubbly. I'm gonna take these out. I'm gonna get tossed. Basically submerge it. The dial is right here. So you can see the notch right there, and it goes up to 5, but I started on low because you don't want this splattering everywhere. The button, there's a push button right there you can see, which I'm gonna depress. I am so sick to my stomach that the smell is just too much for me. All right, here we go. Oh, isn't that nice? even looks like chunky tomato sauce. Doesn't that look like chunky tomato sauce? It's so trippy. I mean, you can just talk yourself into that. Those are tomatoes. Don't you believe me? All right, doing this one-handed is taking a lot out of me. I didn't brown the ground turkey. So I could brown ground turkey and then make this into a meat sauce. But I am done for the night, so that's gonna have to wait till tomorrow. But that can be done in here as well. It's looking so pretty. It looks so much like a tomato sauce. It's uncanny. I really don't feel well right now, but I feel like if I don't taste it, I'm gonna be concerned about the taste, so I'm gonna keep some, but I'm gonna freeze a lot. That's what I've been doing with everything I've been making, so that if I get really ill, I have food. It's good. It doesn't have a lot of salt, and I feel like it needs a little bit more. Maybe just a touch of salt, and we're good. Salt brings out the flavor of everything else. I know all my Meniere's peeps are like freaking out, but salt has not really significantly affected me. I've not noticed it. I was low sodium for such a long time. It's just not necessary for me, but it doesn't mean it's not necessary for you. Do you, do what's good for you. Just like everybody doesn't have to do a diet like I do. This is looking beautiful. I can't wait for you guys to see this. What's great about this is that I just unscrew the base. So the base I'm gonna be able to put away right away. And this, I'm gonna rinse right off. Look at my no-mato sauce. Ta-da! Doesn't that look so good? It looks just like any sort of marinara sauce, in my opinion. But I haven't made marinara in a while, so too bad I'm not hungry, because I would put this over some zucchini noodles right now. I have some in the fridge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of these out of the pantry. I don't think I'll need more than 2. We'll see. And then I'm going to spoon it into here. Get a smaller one. I save everything. So this is made of glass. To maybe use one of these for my fridge right now and then freeze the other 2. That's my water, pickle glass. Oh, this is warm. All right, so I'm not filling her up to the top because I'm going to put it in the freezer and I want it to have room to expand. I just realized it was still keeping it warm, which is why it was so hot. So I kind of wish that I had gotten another jar out, but I didn't. I'm gonna freeze everything else. I'm gonna label it first. I have white duct tape that I use, that I put the date and what is in it. White duct tape. Date. Good with the labels. I did it on top, that way I won't have sticky stuff on the side and I can clean these. I've got 3 going in the freezer. Whoop whoop, they're really, really hot. I'm so proud of myself. If you are new here, please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting my videos. I'll see you guys in the comments if you guys are cooking or like to cook, or if you want to share something that you enjoy cooking, go tell me in the comment section. I love doing my questions at the end. You guys are on my heart. I think of you every day. I'm Kelly, and you are not alone. Love you guys. Bye. This dog is so precious. He was chewing on his pig, and he's now laying with his head against the... You can count on it every